just to even see all you've achieved in your life so far and to see how truly happy you are today is unbelievable. The one thing Isabella has been missing has been a strong Irish last name. So when we heard that you met a McManus, it was truly written in the stars, because I don't think you could find a more traditional Irish last name. But Andrew, since knowing you for the last couple of years, it's been an absolute privilege to get to know you. Me and Rose really should have spoken about this, because when I have been, even hearing the last couple of days, the words that I hear to describe you are you're kind, you're thoughtful and supportive, and there's no better match for Isabella. I think the only ask that I have of the two of you is that you continue to come to Christmas in Ireland, but please bring Rose. But yeah, just thank you so much for sharing what's been an amazing day, and a day that's been as incredible as you two are. So all I'll ask you to do is to raise a glass. Cheers to a life of love and happiness for Andrew and Isabella. Cheers.
The plans we make and chances we take, I feel everything more with you. Quiet confidence and trusting every step, and we know that our faith will get us through. It's so obvious, forever calling us, and this time we won't wait and wonder anymore. When the morning breaks, we won't hesitate. It's the first day, it's the first page. Our story starts here. Our story starts here. Before our eyes, now we find it all becomes so clear. Our story starts here. Constant faith in the words we say, so sure we're never letting go. It's so obvious, forever calling us. It's the first day, yeah, it's the first page. Our story starts here. Our story starts here.
Marriage is a union which is taken with true love and commitment. Andrew and Isabella, by coming here today, you have reached a new milestone in your lives. One where you come together in the presence of your closest friends and family and declare your love for each other, as well as your desire to spend your lives together. Your future awaits with adventure. It is a new dawn, a new commitment, a new life. The bonds you are forging today will change your lives forever. You are holding the hands of your best friend. This is your life, your love, and the eternal connection that the two of you have found with one another. The ties of the hand fasting are not formed by these cords or even by the knots connecting them. They are formed instead by your vows and your two hearts now bound together as one. May this knot remain tied for as long as love shall last. Hold tight to one another through good times and bad, and watch as your strength grows. In the joining of your hands in the fashion of a knot, so are your lives now bound to one another for eternity. As Isabella and Andrew have solemnly bound themselves in marriage before these witnesses, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Andrew, you may now kiss your bride.
You know, I thought I was going to be ready for this day, but now that I'm standing here, I realize that there is nothing that can quite prepare you for such a momentous occasion as to when my precious little diva is getting married. Happy marriages begin when we marry the ones we love, and they blossom when we love the ones we marry. The bond between a mother and a daughter is a very special thing. I remember when Isabella was born, and I looked down at her teeny tiny scrunched up face, and I thought how beautiful she was, how unique she was, and how extremely lucky I was to be her mom. And Bella, that is the moment my heart filled with pure, unfiltered love, and I have cherished our time together ever since.
Fast forward again 10 years, this is now just a couple summers ago. I'm living in Seattle, out of a hotel, it's miserable, I'm bummed, and I'm looking for any semblance of familiarity. What does Andrew do? He gets on a plane, he flies 9 hours, and he sleeps on a pull-out couch next to me for an entire week, just to, make sure I'm okay. Now, what seemingly trivial events to me today were monumental at the time, and what I think is so unique about Andrew is that he was able to recognize how big those moments were for me and show up when I needed him the most, despite me not asking and nobody telling him. So now I know, being your little brother, anytime, any city, any circumstance, he's always going to be there, because it's just who he is and it's how he's wired. He's a very special person, and I'm very fortunate to have an older brother like him. And I think a special person like him deserves someone equally as special to spend their life with, which is why I'm completely thrilled that he met Isabella. What I love about you, Isabella, you are kind, you are genuine, you are fearless, strong, resilient, all the above. But I also love about you is you just get my brother. You know when to nudge him when he needs to be nudged, kick him when he needs to be kicked. But you can also be that compassionate, warm partner when he needs it the most, and striking that balance is very hard, and it's reserved for couples who are meant to be together, which you two obviously are. Now, you've been a part of this family long before tonight, but I'm very happy we can make it official here today. So with that, I ask you to please raise a glass to Isabella and to the man I'll always chase, my brother Andrew. Thank you.
She closed her eyes and prayed to God she wasn't here tonight. A stranger's arms never feel quite right. Knew it from the start. It never ends. She wanted love but settled for pretend. As if this boy could ever start to mend her broken heart. She wants a real love, always gonna be real love. Something more than a Friday night. She wishes she could give back. She wants a love that lasts, a love that lasts. There are